It started with a soft rustle beneath the old shed behind the Miller family's home. At first, they thought it was just the wind, or maybe a raccoon passing through. But then came the faintest of cries, high-pitched, desperate, and undeniably feline. Jenna Miller, a veterinary technician with a soft heart and a sixth sense for animals in distress, felt a chill run through her. She paused, leaned toward the sound, and listened again. There it was, a tiny mule, followed by another. She grabbed a flashlight and her husband, Seth's rain boots, and headed out into the drizzle without hesitation. Under the sagging wooden frame of the shed, curled into a tight ball of trembling fur and shadow, lay a heavily pregnant stray cat. She was soaked, skinny, and visibly exhausted. Jenna's heart clenched. The cat didn't hiss or flee. She just looked up with tired eyes, too weak to resist help. Jenna knew right away this was no ordinary pregnant cat. Her belly was enormous, heaving with every breath. And the sounds. There were so many little cries already, and the birth hadn't even begun. Carefully, Jenna scooped the cat into a soft towel and carried her into the house. They set up a warm corner in the laundry room with blankets, a heating pad, and a box lined with old t-shirts. Jenna stayed by her side the entire night, softly whispering comfort. The labor began at dawn. One kitten came, then another and another. After the fifth, Jenna expected the mother to stop, but she didn't. She kept going. By noon, the Miller home was echoing with the delicate mewling of not 2 or 3, but 12 kittens. Jenna stared in disbelief. She had helped in dozens of feline births, but this was unlike anything she had ever seen. The mother cat, who Jenna now called Daisy, had defied every expectation. Her fragile body had carried a massive litter, and somehow she delivered them all. The Miller kids stood by the door, their mouths open in awe. Even Jenna's husband, usually quiet and reserved, couldn't help but smile. But the joy came with worry. 12 kittens were a blessing and a burden. Daisy was malnourished and clearly didn't have the strength to nurse them all. Jenna made the difficult decision to intervene. They rushed to the pet store, bought kitten formula and bottles, and set up a feeding schedule. Every 2 hours, day and night, the family took turns bottle feeding the tiny squirming kittens. The house buzzed with sleepless chaos and love. And through it all, Daisy watched, her eyes never leaving her babies, trusting the humans who had saved her. Word about Daisy's miracle litters spread. Friends came over just to witness the sight. 12 little balls of fluff. Black, white, tabby, calico. Each one a tiny miracle. People were moved not just by the sheer number, but by the strength of this stray mother who had never known comfort. Now surrounded by warmth and care, local shelters reached out, offering support. Social media caught wind of the story, and within days, Jenna's phone was flooded with adoption inquiries and messages of admiration. A video of the kittens snuggling together under Daisy S' watchful eye racked up thousands of views overnight. But despite the attention, Jenna stayed focused on the mission. Every kitten would survive, and every kitten would find a loving home. As the weeks passed, the kittens began to open their eyes, stumble around, and meow with more strength. Each had a personality already. The bold one who always tried to climb the laundry basket, the shy one who liked to curl under the warmest blanket, the loud one who demanded food the moment someone entered the room. Daisy, gaining weight and strength, began to groom them more confidently. She was still skittish with strangers, but with Jenna, she purred and rubbed her head gently. A silent thank you that needed no words. One evening, as Jenna lay on the floor with kittens crawling all over her, she looked at Daisy and felt tears sting her eyes. This wasn't just a rescue. This was a rebirth. For Daisy, for every kitten, for Jenna herself, who realized that sometimes the most unexpected miracles come when you least expect them. Hidden beneath a forgotten shed, in the pouring rain, carried by a mother who refused to give up, soon, the day came when it was time to start letting go. It broke Jenna's heart a little every time someone came to pick up a kitten. But she made sure each one went to the right home. Homes with kids, homes with other pets, homes that promised updates and pictures. She watched those kittens leave one by one, their carriers bouncing gently out the door. But she never once let go of Daisy. That mother had earned her place. She had braved the world alone and brought 12 lives into it against all odds. Jenna knew Daisy wasn't just a rescue. She was family. Daisy now lives stretched out on a sunny windowsill, fat, happy, and loved. She still has a few quirks from her street days, like hiding in boxes or hoarding the kids' socks. But mostly, she's calm and content. Every now and then, Jenna receives photos of Daisy's kittens, now grown into sleek young cats, lounging in sunny gardens, curled up on sofas, or riding around in baby strollers with their new human siblings. Each message is a reminder that love, once given freely, echoes far beyond a single moment. And the best part, Daisy's story inspired something bigger. The Millers decided to foster more strays. The kids began volunteering at the shelter. Jenna started an Instagram page to share rescue tips and stories. That one stormy night under the shed had sparked a ripple of compassion that kept spreading. One cat, 12 kittens, one family's decision to help, and a lifetime of change. So if you ever hear a faint meow where there shouldn't be one, don't ignore it. Check, listen, act. Because you never know. You just might be the one who saves a life. Or 12. If Daisy taught us anything, it's that the smallest sound can carry the biggest story. And sometimes, those stories start right beneath your feet, waiting for someone to care. If you believe every animal deserves a chance, share Daisy's story. Let her legacy live on in every home, every shelter, every heart. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Rescue Animal Tales. Because every click helps more stories like this find their way to the world. And every story starts with someone like you.